Doing a full face of what? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Brittany. I post makeup related content every single week. And of course, I post multiple shorts throughout the week as well. These range from get ready with me's, tutorials, transitions, all the way to my weekly face card Friday, which are where I create full glam looks based off of food and drinks that you guys suggest. If you haven't checked those out, I highly recommend doing so. They are so much fun. If you watched my Christmas haul, you know that I got a couple makeup kits for Christmas from my dad. So today I'm going to do a full face of makeup using only what is in this kit. This is either going to be really good or really bad. I don't really think there's going to be an in-between. Inside the kit, you obviously have your eyeshadows. You also have cream lips as well. I really think that this opens somehow and that I am just not figuring it out. It's gotta open somehow, am I right? Gotta. It does. You guys, I feel so stupid right now. I think it hasn't been opening the right way because it has this tape on it holding it together. Oh my gosh. That's severely embarrassing. I knew there was more to it. I just couldn't figure out how to get to it. Okay, there we go. I broke it, but it's fine. Okay, it is fixable, but I can't fix it right now. I feel very ridiculous right now. Okay, anyways, there's more to it than just that. Let me retell you what is in this makeup kit since we finally got it open. You have these eyeshadows, of course. You have the cream lips. This is the part that I broke off temporarily. I will fix it. You got more eyeshadows, but you also have highlights and blush, and it looks like these are color correctors as well. Plus, it even comes with a mascara. And I think this is a lip gloss. It also comes with lip gloss. That's crazy. I'm feeling more confident in this now. This will be very, very interesting. So let's go ahead and get into it. Since there's absolutely no options for foundation and the lightest color correcting concealer type shade is this, I think I'm going to go ahead and put foundation on, and then we will do the rest of our face with all of this. All right, foundation's on. We're going to go into this light shade here as concealer, and I'm just going to go in with my finger because I don't really know what else to use. It's not super pigmented. You have to really dig in there to get it. That's not getting much. The consistency is not bad, but obviously it feels a little greasy. It kind of feels like I am putting a lip gloss on as concealer, but it does brighten a little bit. Let's see if this side is a little bit better. It is a little bit clumpy. It feels so weird. And I'm just going to put it in all the places that I normally put my concealer because why not? Besides it feeling greasy and a little bit oily, it does kind of do a job. It does crease very quickly, but I would expect that. I want to use one of these as like a cream bronzer, so we're going to try that. Question is, which one do I want to use? I think we're going to go in with this one. Really got to warm it up. I am going to try to contour my nose a little bit. I do feel like using my finger to blend this out is working well because of the precision. I do kind of feel like that would have been better to do before I put on my foundation. I'm going to add some dots up here and blend them out. It does bronze pretty dang well, I'm not going to lie. Why do I kind of love that though? Not my nose. Because of the consistency it has, it's super easy to blend out. And it is honestly bronzing pretty dang well. Did I just find my new favorite cream bronzer? Because like that looks so good. I was not expecting that. Gotta put it under my jaw. The angle on this part is a little bit of a challenge. The angle on this part's a little bit of a challenge, but we'll get there. Okay, I think we're gonna go into the shade for a cream blush. I'm just liking that vibe. This one was a lot more pigmented than the others that we used. It's a lot easier to pick it up. And again, it's freaking gorgeous. That's such a pretty shade. Like, tell me why this actually looks pretty good. So that is enough on the cream products. Let's move on to powders. For this, I am going to use the brush that they provided. And it is going to take a little bit because we are going to set our whole face. We are going to go in with this super light shade to set our concealer. And since it creased a bunch, we want to blend out all those creases before we set it. Otherwise, we're just setting the creases. Honestly, the powder's working pretty well, but that was expected. The brush kind of hurts. The brush really feels like bristles. It kind of hurts, but we're committed. One bristle just fell out. This is going to take a bit. I'm going to finish doing this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did just use that shade to set my whole face, and it took a while, and so many bristles of that brush fell out. But we're gonna move on to bronzer. For bronzer, we're gonna use this shade right here because it's looks like a bronzer. I'm also gonna use the same brush that I used. And to start, I am just going to place it and hope for the best because it looks pretty rough. And then I'm gonna take one of my other brushes and I'm going to blend it out, and hopefully it looks fine because I am a little bit concerned looking in the mirror right now. I'm going to take the brush that I normally blend out my bronzer with, and I'm going to blend this out. This is honestly kind of looking more like a blush than a bronzer at the moment. Okay, that's better. It actually blends out really easily. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know if it would. That actually looks really pretty. If you ignore this distinct line right here, it actually looks pretty good. Now we have blush, so I think we're going to try this one. Since the bronzer was so pigmented, I don't actually know how much blush to use, so we are just going to go with that. As you can see, it's very powdery. A little bit on the nose. Same deal, I'm going to blend it out with this brush. The blush is not as pigmented once you blend it out, but it's still pretty. I do still really like it, but I do feel like it needs more. That might have been too much though. Nope, it blended out. Wow. So for the blush, you actually do need a lot. Like, look at that. What? For highlight, we have 3 options. We have a gold, a silver, and like a peach type color. And honestly, for the sake of this video, I think we're going to go in with all 3. Why the heck not? We're having fun. Okay, so once again, that actually looks so pretty. I'm actually in love with this look right now. Why do I love this? Like, seriously, why do I love this? Okay, let's move on to eyeshadow. So many options for eyeshadow. To start, I think we're gonna go in with a brown. I think I want to go in with this brown right here, and I am going to attempt to use the brushes that are provided in the kit. Wow, that is pigmented. Oh my gosh. And I think I'm going to use my finger to just diffuse the edge a little bit. I feel like with these applicators, it's really hard to get a soft edge. Oops. So if you use your finger to kind of soften it a little bit, it'll help. I almost feel like having creased concealer is helping that because it allows me to soften the edges a little bit more because it'll mix with the concealer. So it's almost creating a whole new shade. What's crazy is back in like elementary school, middle school, I would use these applicators all the time and be good at it, but I've been spoiled with other types of brushes now. And honestly, I think most of us have. So we don't reach for these very much. I will say I do kind of wonder if this will be really good for applying shimmers. I think now we're going to go in with this shade. It's a little bit lighter. Hopefully you can see it. I'm just going to put this in the center. And hopefully it blends together. For shimmer, I'm kind of feeling this pinkish one right here. See, and there's not even much fallout either, which is absolutely insane to me. Now I'm just going to blend them all together a little bit better. That's crazy to me. Absolutely stunning. The brushes are making it like take a little bit more time, but still, that's pretty dang good. Yeah, I'll take it. And then for the inner corner, I kind of want to see how this white does. Wowzers. Okay. Once again, that is some serious pigment. I don't know how it looks on camera, but it looks pretty good in person. There's no eyeliner in this kit, so I am going to go into the black eyeshadow with the angled brush and do my eyeliner. It also says that this is good for brows. Actually works really well. Yeah, the pigment in these eyeshadows are absolutely incredible. Dang. I don't really do much with my brows as is, so I am just going to brush them out a little bit, but I'm not going to put any product in them because that's not in the kit. I am going to curl my lashes just to give it a fair shot, but I am very excited to see how the mascara works. I'm hoping it works as well as these eyeshadows and everything else has. We all know I'm pretty picky about mascara, but you know, I do have high standards for the ones that I use regularly. You all know that I like length and volume, but I mean, who doesn't? And my lashes are pretty short, so all the more volume and length, the better. This is not, it's not terrible. It is coating each individual lash, which is nice. And the formula feels super light. Like, it doesn't feel like anything's on my lashes. And it's not making a mess, which is also nice because some mascaras, when you apply them, you'll get flakes on your eyelid or under your eye. It just sucks. I hate that. This is not doing that right now, which is great. However, it's not giving me the length and volume that I need to feel confident to go out without lashes. But if I was in a jam, I would definitely use it. Okay. The kit does give you a little lip brush, so I am going to use it. I don't know what shade we're going to use, though. I think we're going to go in with the shade right here. I hope you can see it. It's like a pinkish reddish. There's no lip liners, but that's fine because I didn't used to use lip liners anyways. Wow. Shockingly pigmented. Yet again, this is shockingly pigmented. The lip shade doesn't really go with the eyes, but it's fine. Of course, we have to top it off with the lip gloss that they provide as well. Ooh, that's nice. That's a good gloss. Here are my final thoughts. If you get a makeup kit like this, make sure that you take all the tape off before you try to open it. Otherwise you just might break it. Don't be a dummy like me. In complete honesty, I do love this makeup kit, and if I had no choice but to only bring this, I do feel like I could do a really good full face of makeup, or at the least, a no makeup look. Eyeshadows in here are so pigmented and really blendable, which honestly surprised me because in the past, makeup kits that I've had are not super pigmented or blendable. They're super patchy, but this one was not, which was pretty awesome. Have such a wide range of shades that you really could use it as eyeliner, eyeshadow, blush, highlight. You could definitely use it for your brows or any fun, crazy colors you wanted to do too. You could really do anything with the shades in here, which is great. The cream blush and bronzer, super awesome. I do kind of wish that they had more range for blush, but I feel like we can make do with what's in here. In a crunch, the applicators that they provide in here could work and do work. I did use them, but I will definitely be sticking to my current applicators because they are less time consuming and more effective, and they also just don't hurt as bad. I truly went into this thinking that this makeup look was not going to be that good because I did not think that the product was going to be as good as it actually was. I was happy to be proved wrong. These are honestly really, really good. If you are looking for something super compact where you can just have everything in one, a makeup kit like this would definitely be a fantastic way to go. This one is by Charm Code, and it's the Traveler makeup kit. It's super cute. I love all the stars on it, and I'm very happy to add this to my makeup collection. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And don't forget to hit subscribe so that then you never miss a video. I'll see you guys next time.